So last time we were seeing the entry of life in the material scene. Life becomes the leader of the evolution at this particular stage. Prana Sharira Neta. That is what life becomes. Prana Sharira Neta. She is the leader of matter in matter, carrying it forward. Later will be the entry of mind, and in that case it will be Mana Prana Sharira Neta. It is the entry of Manomaya Purusha which will take the evolution forward. Beyond that, of course, will be the entry of the Vijnanamaya, leading the evolution still further. Vijnanamaya, Manomaya, Pranamaya, in the physical, in matter. That is the basis of evolution. So the first, the act of daring which we see here is an act of life. She is really a great lady, leaping straight into the darkness of matter and ready to suffer its consequences. Had that not happened, matter would not have been prepared for further possibilities. Mind could not come, supermind would not come until then. So she is there now to sacrifice herself and prepare the basis in matter for the evolutionary growth. This is what Savitri is seeing in her consciousness. She has entered into the cosmic inner, and the first thing which she says is the giant figure of life. The giant figure of life with all her greatnesses and also the limitations which come because of the state into which she is entering. What for does she enter into matter? It is a search for the glory of the impossible. What cannot happen, it is that she is searching in the depths of matter. It is therefore a great adventure. The search for the glory of the impossible. She comes with great desire, with great ambition, with great force, with great thrust to search what can be established in matter. What does she look for in matter? She is dreaming that which was never known in matter. What does she look for? She is looking for something which is wider than the known and closer than the unknown. Wider than the known, whatever is in the immediate view, and closer than the unknown. Unknown is beyond the sight, but whatever is closer, it is that she is trying to look into things here, and that is her idea, to establish those things in material condition. That is what life is trying to do. Wider than the known and closer than the unknown, in which hunt forever the hounds of mind and life. A search for the glory of the impossible. That is the great adventure of life. It dreamed of that which never had been known. It grasped at that which never has been won. It has not been conquered so far at all in matter. She comes here with ambition, with the necessary force also to conquer something in matter. It grasped at that which never has been won. It chased into an Elysian memory. Life knows wonderful worlds elsewhere, and she has a memory of those wonderful worlds there, the blessed worlds, the island of the blessed. She knows all those things, and she would like to bring those things. She has got that memory. She would like to bring those things into material life. The Elysian plain where the blessed ones live. They are always happy there, always contented there. There are no sorrow there. There are no suffering there. And it is that blessedness which you would like to establish here in the material state. It chased into an Elysian memory the charms that flee from the heart's soon lost delight. When you are here, the delight is lost, but she would like to bring those charms here and establish them here in the material condition. That is the search of life in matter, to establish those beautiful things, those happy things, those blessed things in matter. And if that happens, then her purpose will be served. That is one aspect of the entry of life. But she has to do that thing again in the condition of the hostility which is always there against her work. The charm that flee from the heart soon lost a delight. It dared the force that slays. She doesn't care if there are hostile forces. If they are going to kill her, she is not worried about that. That is her greatness. The force that slays, the joys that hurt. Yes, the intensity of joy also she has. And if she has to suffer because of that intensity of joy, she is willing to suffer for that. That is her greatness again, a search. That is the whole purpose, you see. It dared the foe that slays, the joys that hurt, the image shapes of unaccomplished things. She is thinking of all those things which have not been realized here in this creation. She wants those things to happen here. And she is willing to do whatever is required to achieve that. And summons to a Circean transmuting dance. Circean transmuting dance. Now this is the image from Homer's Odyssey. Circean. Odysseus, in his wanderings, comes to an island which is ruled by Circe, the Greek Kirke. She is the ruler, she is a sorceress also. She is, of course, the daughter of sun god himself, Helios. Circe is the daughter of the sun god Helios. She has all the knowledge of the herbs and plants, drugs, the potions, what beautiful things they can do, how they can intoxicate you, how they can kill you. She knows every bit of the herbs, and she knows how to use them also. At the same time, she has a magic power. She will wave her wand and she can turn a creature into an animal. In her palace, in the forest where she is living, she has turned all great men, people who have succumbed to her charm into lions. They become docile, they obey her, they accept her command, they have become her slave. She can do that. That is the charm of Circe, and that is what this life can do here. So the image which is being presented here of the capacity, the sorcery which life can employ in creating things. It was only Odysseus who, at the instructions of his great grandfather Hermes, could walk into the palace of Circe and overpower her. She would give all kinds of drinks to intoxicate him, and he could easily become a docile lion in her house. But he was also given a particular herb, Moli, which would protect him from all these wizardries of this lady Circe. So there he stays because of the protection he has got, protection from above. He can walk easily into the island of Circe. But here the picture is of the possibilities which Circe can employ in creating different types of life and different situations of life. The image says of unaccomplished things, she can do that, and summons to a Circean transmuting dance. Life can transmute in its own joy, anything to anything like that. And wild beasts ram and roam with beauty and life. That is what can happen when the life force is abroad, is in full sway, is working in all its power. You see. It brought its cry and surge of opposite powers while all these great things are happening. In response to that, as if the opposite powers also rush in to spoil the thing, to change things. Its moments of the touch of luminous plains, while great things from higher ones can come, from bright worlds can come. Its flame ascensions and sky-pitched vast attempts, its fiery towers of dream built on the winds. Towers built on the winds. Well, she can do that. It's sinking toward the darkness and the abyss. While lofty things are there, at the same time it can plunge into the darkness straightway like that. Its fiery towers of dream built in the winds. Its sinking towards the darkness and the abyss. Its honey of tenderness. Its sharp wine of hate. Both of them are there. Love and jealousy. Simultaneously she can create all the situations there. That is the power of life. That is the force of life in matter. The honey of tenderness, a sharp wine of faith, is changes of sun and cloud, of laughter and tears. One moment you start laughing, smiling. At the moment there is anguish and tears and suffering. All those things are possible with the entry of life here. His changes of sun and cloud, of laughter and tears. His bottomless danger pits, the lowest abyss you can go into that thing. They are also present in life. And swallowing gulls, if you enter there, it will just swallow you up and you will be nowhere. His fear and joy and ecstasy and despair, all the opposites are there simultaneously, the lofty thing and the abysmal things simultaneously in the greatness of this life. So all of them are in great proportions. His fear and joy and ecstasy and despair, his occult wizardries, all the magic things is there. It can turn anything into anything immediately, wizardry. His simple lines and great communions and uplifting moves, it can raise you up, it can push you down also immediately. His faith in heaven, his intercourse with hell. You can have immediately with life force, faith in the possibilities of heaven, Shraddha, that can waken up in you. At the same time, it can interact with hell and see the disastrous aspects of life, the hostile aspects of life in hell, burning, suffering, misery, everything is there. All these things are simultaneously present in the domain of this life here because of our power working there. These powers are not blunt with the dead weight of earth. They had a sharpness. They could do whatever they liked to do immediately. These powers were not blunt with the dead weight of earth. They gave ambrosia's taste and poison's sting. Simultaneously, here is nectar, here is sweetness, at the same time, here is bitterness, here is poison. Both of them are offered simultaneously with this life. These powers were not blunt, it had that sharpness. Yes, you want joy? Enjoy as much as you like. But at the same time, there is as much suffering, as much pain, as much anguish. Sting is there, something biting you straightway, and you wail. There was an azure in the gaze of life. This life figure is looking into Savitri's eyes. Savitri standing there, and life is looking into her eyes. There is something which is sort of intimate, something life is trying to do, is desiring, wishing to happen when she sees Savitri. There was an azure in the gaze of life that saw heaven. That is what life is seeing. Saw heaven in the grey air of night, all around, in the darkness of the night, in the greyness of the night. Even in that greyness of the night, she is keen, she is enthusiastic, she is eager, she has zeal to see heaven there. When Savitri is looking, when she is looking into the eyes of Savitri, she sees that the impulses God was soared on passion's wings. That is what happens. Yes, you can climb up towards God. Impulses God was soared on passion's wings. That is the azure of life. There is gloom, there is darkness. In spite of that, life has something in her eyes, looking for something beautiful, high, noble, majestic up there, and she wants that thing to happen here. Will that happen? That is the question. But Savitri is there, and life, when she looks into the eyes of Savitri, sees that. But at the same time, the other aspect of life is also present.